Hello everyone, this is Alton Jamison, and today with me is
Deidre Trueheart.
we definitely like to thank her for joining us. If you don't already know, Deidre and I, we formed a great new website from no figures to sixfigures.com. So we tell speakers like yourself how to really create a great income as well as sharing your great message. Deidre and I will be doing a lot of stuff together in the future, so we definitely encourage you to spread the word about our site and some of the things that we're trying to do. I'm here with Deidre today. We're just kind of hanging out a little bit, shooting around ideas. That's what entrepreneurs do.
Exactly.
But I wanted to just, Deidre, for a few minutes to maybe if you share people, why is maybe passion and having a good presence so important when you're a speaker?
Well, I think it's important because, without passion, there's no fire. And so when you're talking to people, people want to be able to feel what you're saying. They want to be able to connect with your message. And I think that comes with passion. You want to be able to share something that you're really passionate about, because then, you're able to connect with the audience. You're able to connect with the people. You want people to say, you know what, I really felt what you were saying when you were up in front of us. And that's passion, and more importantly, the passion is really what drives you, and drives you not only your message, but it drives you to be successful. And so you want to be able to have that passion. The presence, who wants to be in front,
Right.
be looking at a boring speaker, or somebody who's monotone, or
Ooh.
Exactly. So, you want to have presence. You want to have something about you that draws people to you. You want to have something about you that connect, not only with the passion that connects, but the presence. When you walk into a room, is there something about you that draws people to you?
Right.
When you first open your mouth, your presence is what draws people to you. And so I think that that's important. What about you?
That's something I value. I know a lot of speakers out there, they're always talking about, hey, you got to have a great website, what you do, you got to market, you got to promote. Well, this is a craft, and one thing that we teach on our site is sometimes different than what others may talk about, is that we really show you how to develop your craft. And when you're on stage, you got to capture that moment for that 30 minutes, that 45 minutes, that hour. You have the ability to change somebody's life. And you may not realize that, a girl emailed me the other day after hearing me speak and talked about how now she's in college, she still remembers my message, she still has my book, and how she now wants to be a motivational speaker.
That's awesome.
That's what you want, and that's the type of presence and passion that you got to have. So we just want to thank you, first of all, for just checking out our site. Do you got any final words?
I just, in addition to the 30 minutes or the 40 minutes, when we talk about marketing and you have an opportunity for 30 seconds to get in front of somebody, that passion and that presence is really what's going to connect you to somebody. And so you want to remember that, not only as a speaker, but as a person. People want to know that you're passionate about what you do no matter what it is. And your presence, your aura, you want to always bring positivity to people. And so I think that it's important not only to apply this as a speaker, but just general life principles. Passion and presence are key.
All right. Again, it's Alton Jamison, and we just thank you for connecting with us. And again, stay positive.